Your powerful, amazing, brilliant self. Well, I don't know about you, but growing up, I had no idea of the wholeness of who I was. And that is a major reason that we have a lot of low vibration thoughts, because we are not aware of how amazing and powerful and brilliant that we are. So I wanted to do this video so that everybody is clear on this, and even if you know it, it's still going to feel good to hear it again. It's always going to feel good to know the wholeness of who we are, because we're so much more than a physical body. But let's take a look at who we are as a physical human being. We have gifts and talents. When we come here, we have natural gifts and talents, and we have a passion to express them. And what our school systems should be doing, and our parents should be doing when we're children, is helping us to find these and develop them. That it really should be a major part of what those people do for us when we're children, and that would really greatly help us to grow into our natural ways that we want to live our life in terms of what we do with our time, and a very easy high vibration. And so from watching my previous videos on the creative process, you can see that you were born a success. You're naturally successful because everything is set up to really work out in very nice ways for you because of the way this universe and all its resources are set up. And our part in that, of course, as you're probably starting to realize, is to supply that feel-good thought energy. That's a high vibration thought energy, and that lets that cycle of creation where our days flow in nice ways for us and things come as we want them to come. That's all part of that. So, and you could also say that we're perfect in all ways, because no matter how we're feeling or what's happening, it's just an indicator of where our energy is, and it's all helping us to realize what we're offering for energy. And so everything is perfectly working out for us. Even when our body doesn't feel well, it's still perfect, because that's part of the job of our body, is to let us know that our energy, our thought energy, our satisfaction about our life is off. It's down. It's not in its natural place. So our body alerts us to that. And in this list, I could have put that our body is self-healing. I didn't put that in there, but now that I'm talking about it, it's a good thing to mention that our body is self-healing. And all those people that go to medical school for many, many years, they don't know that. They think the body is kind of like a mechanical device that they got to fix and it's going to eventually wear out. And none of that's true at all. Imagine going to school all those years and not knowing how the body actually works. A conscious mind to choose thoughts. We have a conscious mind, as you know, a thinking mind. We're aware of our surroundings. And those thoughts that we're choosing are the energy that goes to the law of attraction. Again, these things are not things we typically learn growing up. Imagine going through life. How could we go through life expecting it all to turn out well for us when we don't even know really all that we are, and what all of these features of us as a human being, how to use them? We have a subconscious mind that records beliefs, and that's a big one, because when we're children, we do record a lot of beliefs, and we don't know it, but that is our default energy to the law of attraction, and it's running our life, as you've seen from my video series on that. So imagine the thing that's running our life right today. Most people are unaware of what it is, and it's this energy. It doesn't matter if a person's life is going pretty well for them or not. Most people don't understand. It's about that energy in your subconscious mind from those beliefs, and it's nice when we're children if we do get good, healthy high vibration beliefs, even if people don't know they're giving them to us, but it does work. It's still okay. It still works. Doesn't matter if you know you're getting them or not. If you got them, they work all the same. We have a body to engage in action and not to make things happen. It's to receive, to act in ways that allow us to receive what is set up for us to receive, that wonderful path, which I'm going to talk about in a minute when I bring in our inner being. So that's the other part of us. So we're a physical and we're a non-physical being. We have 5 senses to interpret the physical world around us. We have a 6th sense of emotion that lets us know what our present moment energy is. And in that way, it's kind of like a guidance system, right? So it's always instant. You always have emotion, and that's telling you, okay, you're high vibration, you're low vibration. If you're low, you want to shift your thoughts, get back to high. A 7th sense of imagination to see what is in vibrational reality so that we can know for sure it's on the way, it's done vibrationally, and now we want to allow it to come in physically. And of course we do that allowing by the thoughts that we choose. When they're high vibration, we receive that path. And we identify what we want and why we want it. So whatever it is, as we go through our day, if there's something we want more of or something to be different, we identify that with our awareness. And I'm going to go through an easy, quick example on how that all works in a minute. So that's generally all your good qualities. And in my book, The Book of Life, there's 2 sections on the wholeness of who you are, because this is such an important thing that you understand. This is really the foundation of living a high vibration life, is to know the wholeness of who you are and what each part of you takes care of. Because without knowing this, as you'll see, we, in our physical self, try to do some things that our inner being is taking care of. And when we try to do that, that's all low vibration stuff. This is our business to know in our physical form. And we want to do this part. And if we do, then we are allowing ourselves to be in that cycle of receiving the flow of the things that we want. So let's go over and look at our non-physical self. This is our eternal energy self. And it's always in a state of high vibration, always, 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 no matter what. It knows what's going on in our life, what we want, everything. And it is always in a state of high vibration because it knows when there's something you don't like and don't want, that it sets it up immediately as a vibrational reality. And it knows within 60 seconds you can start to receive the path to it, which it also sets up. And it fills that path with surprises and delights. So that's a wonderful part of life too, not just receiving the thing that you want, but all of the details that come that bring you there. So it's always in a state of high vibration, always knowing that everything you want is queued up for you to receive. It orchestrates the how, when, where, and who of your desires, whereas you figure out in your physical form, you figure out what you want and why you want it, that emotional reason. Your inner being takes care of the how, when, where, and who. And this is a big part that takes us low vibration, because as we grow up we think these parts are up to us in our physical form, and they're not. And if we get involved in them, it's going to be low vibration because we just don't have that capacity. That is the job of our inner being, and that's that. Your inner being also orchestrates all the details of a path so that you can receive what you want in a very satisfying, comfortable way that really almost seems like magical, because there's just so many surprises and delights in your day that are that path. And those things may not even look like the desire that you want, but they are all leading you to it. And, I often say that if you're driving from New York City to Los Angeles, when you leave New York City, you cannot see Los Angeles, and you won't see it for a number of days. But you're heading towards it, and you can enjoy a lot of things in between. And so that's kind of, what life is supposed to be, is that when we want something, we're not instantly there, but there's a little journey, a little path that takes us there, and it's all very good things that are very enjoyable in your day. Your inner being is always guiding you to receive what you want via your emotions. So there's a very direct link. When you're feeling emotions, that's your inner being sending you the emotion to let you know, hey, your thoughts are low or high vibration energy, so that you know that you're on the path to receiving what you want or not. Isn't that amazing? Now, all of this stuff should be taught to us when we're kids, because it's like going into life with a blindfold on when you don't get this. I mean, we're just hacking our way, trying to get through life the best that we can without all of this knowing. And this makes it so much easier. Well, this makes it really easy. But without it, life is rough. And anything's going to be rough if you try to do it and you don't know how it works and you don't have the knowledge of how it works. But this is how it works. So just using a simple example, let's say you have a house that you would like it to be a different house. Or maybe you don't even have a house, but you want a house. So your inner being knows that and instantly sets up the house that you want. And from your life experience, you would know what kind of house that is. Even if you can't articulate it right now, your inner being knows from your life experience exactly the house that you want. So that's all queued up and ready for you to receive. Now, what's your job? Your job is to know that, so that you can feel the anticipation, expectation, and the knowing of it. That right there is going to give you comfort and make you feel good. And then you look at your current physical reality and you just find the positive aspects of it. You know, let's say you do have a house. Well, sure, it's not the house that you want, but it does provide you shelter, and I'm sure it provides you many things. And as you feel good about it, now you've got more feel good. So you're in a high vibration about what you have. You're in a high vibration about what's on the way. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about life. That's it. That's the flow. That's streaming high vibration energy. So you go through your day and you're doing the things that you do, and you know this is on the way. You are appreciating this, and you're enjoying the things that you're doing in your day because you're looking at them in that same way. You're looking at the positive aspects. You're looking at what's working. You're looking at things in a grateful and appreciative way. That's all high vibration, and you're allowing yourself to receive that path. So this is the way it works, and this is your total self, and these are the pieces that each of your self does. And when you live in accordance with these things, your life is going to be a very, very satisfying life, full of so much of everything you want on a continuous basis. In fact, everything you want on a continuous basis. And as things show up that you don't like, then you appreciate them because it causes you to put more over here for you to receive. There is just no such thing as a bad day or a bad situation when you look at life from this broader perspective. So I'm going to leave it there with you. If you have any questions, leave them on the post. Thanks for listening in, and have yourself a great day.